right, so we are in line 5. The voice of the Lord breaks the cedars. Yes, the Lord splinters the cedars of Lebanon. He makes them also skip like a calf, Lebanon and Syrian like a young wild ox. The voice of the Lord divides the flames of fire. And so now here it is. He said the voice of the Lord breaks the cedars. What are those? Cedars were evergreen trees. All right, they were used to build palaces. They were used to build a temple. They were used to give gifts. It also denotes like Israel's glory, Christ's glory, and also for arrogant rulers. And so what he's saying is that the voice of the Lord breaks, and here we're referring to not of the aforementioned I just said, but is referencing the arrogant rulers. And let's look at Isaiah 2:13. Isaiah 2:13, that says, upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up, and upon all the oaks of Bashan. All right, and then and that gives a let me see if I can find it right quick. Zechariah 11:1 and 2. If I can find that quickly. Zechariah 11:1 and 2. That says, open your doors, O Lebanon, that fire may devour your cedars. Wail, O cypress, for the cedar has fallen, because the mighty trees are ruined. Wail, O oaks of Bashan, for the thick forest has come down. All right. And so those are the arrogant rulers. And then so it gives us, back in Psalm 29, Isaiah 14:8, for a reference scripture, that says, indeed the cypress trees rejoice over you, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since you were cut down, no woodsman has come up against us. All right. Now, all right, so the voice of the Lord breaks the cedars with his voice. Remember I said his voice what created the whole world? His voice broke the rulers. God doesn't have to touch you. You don't want God to put his hands on you. But if he does put his hands on it, it's not going to be nice. All right, yes, the Lord splinters the cedars of Lebanon. And 6, he makes them also skip like a calf. So he said, so after he breaks them, they're going to skip like a calf. And like that little metaphor, simile that David used. And so Lebanon and Syrian like a young wild ox. And then so he named the arrogant rulers, Lebanon and Syrian, those cities. All right. And Psalm 114:4 is a reference scripture that says, the mountains skip like rams, the little hills like lambs. God could make you skip. I don't care what you are. All right, and then Deuteronomy 3:9 gives us another one. Deuteronomy 3:9 that says, and I think he just explains, the Sidonians call Hermon Syrian, and the Amorites called it Sinir. And so they just explained those. And then it gives us a reference scripture from Deuteronomy to 1 Chronicles 5:23 that says, so the children of the half tribe of Manasseh dwelt in the land. Their numbers increased from Bashan to Baal Hermon, that is to Sinir on Mount Hermon. So that just explaining those cities. Let's look at line 7. The voice of the Lord divides the flames of fire. So the voice of the Lord stirs up the flames of fire. All right, and so to basically hews out the flames of fire. All right, so we're going to stop right there, and I see you in the next segment. We may be able to finish with it, and this may be our final segment, but we'll see. Anyway, see you.